Hi guys and girls. Hello to all the beautiful people out there. I'm back after my short vacation. My name is Alexandra and I'm really truly happy to be here with you today for this daily reading for Monday, the 18th of February 2019. This is the last day when the sun is in the sign of Aquarius. So we say goodbye to the energy of Earth, which is this bell. We're gonna enter a more watery period, the sign of Pisces. And what about the moon? The moon is in Leo. So we have this sound. Sound of fire. Okay. And today I'm using quite a fiery deck. This is Tarot Apocalypse. Looks like that. I like this deck very much, though I don't use it very often. I think I'm gonna edge it in gold or black. I don't know which color is better. Okay, let's tune in to the energy of the day. Monday, the 18th of February 2019. I want to ask for energies for this day. What are the energies of the day? What can we expect for this day? For all of us and for our greatest good. Let's see. We have the wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. So we have two queens and a wheel that is turning. So what I see is a lot of feminine energy here, because we have two queens. I'm going to readjust the camera a little bit for you to see better. These pictures are quite beautiful, I think. Underneath the deck we have 4 of Cups. Okay, so 1 major arcana and 2 court cards, which may be about some people in your life, especially women. And these are rather mature energies. They're the mistresses of the tarot, so they are really good at whatever they are doing and what they do. Queen of Pentacles is very good with material things. She's the one who nourishes. Look at her hands. She has beautiful flowers in upper hands. The symbol of inner peace in the middle pair of hands. And with her right hand at the bottom, she's holding a baby. So it's about life. It's about giving life, feeding life, making it feel safe and secure, like a mother. And the other hand is playing with money, playing with coins. And there are a lot of them. So there's abundance to this card and beauty. And it's all on a very strong material basis. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is able to do. She is the supporter of life, and she does it with great ease. Even if in reality it isn't really easy, because sometimes we tend to believe it isn't. She makes it easy. So a very Capricornian card, because this is the water of earth, And what does the water do with earth? It makes it damp. And when the earth is damp, it's fertile, and it's gonna give us something, a fruit or a nut or a rhizome, whatever grows, right? So there's fertility here. The other queen, she's all about communication. Look at her, she's cold. What's funny, she also has the wheel, which is, I think, very much connected with the idea of life and its turns, the changes that may occur. She is sometimes called the widow queen or the divorcee queen. And I think this is a nod to it, to depict this tool. I can't remember the English name, sorry. But you do it for weaving, right? You use it for weaving the thread of life. So she knows about ups and downs. She knows about the changes of fate. She knows it because she has experienced it. She also holds the keys to wisdom. And this is the watery part of air. And this is a difficult connection because you have emotions here, but you also have very strong intellect that I think very often comes against emotions, not in a sync. So she's wise. She's been through a lot. Look at her eyes. It's like a smoky eye, but it's blue. And I think it really indicates the way she sees things in a cool, unmannered way. So this is a great day to perceive things as they are and to really understand deep emotional impact they may have on you. What I love about these cards is that every time I look at them, I see new things. And today I see that her head is winged. She has this wonderful feathery wings. And it tells a lot about her psychic abilities, about her intellect, as I said, very strong intellect. And I have this feeling also of abundance here, because when I look at the way she's holding her right hand on this wheel, there's something very glittery here. And I know it looks like a spider web, but it's a very precious spider web, I have the feeling. She understands the meaning of all experiences she had. What it also indicates is that the wheel isn't changing here. It isn't spinning for a long time. Because if it did, then there wouldn't be this spider web here, because it would be broken every time it moves. So she has the ability to freeze some events in life, I think, with her intellect and with all those past experiences she had. She can prevent things from happening. I wonder what's in that bowl. Now I'm looking at this. I don't know if these are the jewels of some kind. Overall, when I look at her, I see a person that is happy with, well, maybe happy isn't the right word. She's satisfied with her place in the world. And I think she's making something in those bowls. You can see they are evaporating. So there's a concoction done here in the background. And she knows what she's doing. Mostly, I'm talking much today. I think it's a result of a hiatus. I have so much to say. Mostly, she's the one who can communicate. She sees things clearly, and she's ready to say it. She's ready to tell it all. She's really sincere and honest, not only with herself, but also with others. So it can be you telling the truth, seeing truth, seeking the truth and finding it. I think in order to make your life more abundant. I think those queens are working together. Perhaps it's a right time to really make smart moves about your future life, about your fate. Why do I say that? Because of the wheel. The wheel is the card of change, of course. And it is depicted here by those 4 maps, where we see the world in different stages of the weather, of seasons. We have winter here, spring, summer, and autumn. And you can see also very different kinds of flowers. Flowers of summer, flowers of spring, especially here. Leaves of fall, of autumn. And of course there's also winter somewhere here. Perhaps in this barren land you can see here. So it's about the ever-changing nature of the world, and about the notion that all that we can really expect is change. There are things that are sure in life, and change is one of them. This card is also connected with Jupiter, which is the beneficial planet, which means that it makes everything bigger, better, more lucky. So it may be your lucky day. Just like that. It may be your lucky day in your relationships with women. No matter who's that. It can be your mother, sister, cousin, a friend, a girlfriend. Perhaps there are even 2. And you can choose something. But whatever it is, it really pushes your life into the right direction, into the direction that is for your greatest good. It also may be about divine timing. That's why I said it's a good day to really implement those feminine energies at work, because they are supported today. They are supported by this beautiful ever-turning wheel. Now is the time, says this card. Now is the time to either be and act like Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords, or just to meet them and make them work, or let them work for your greatest good. Okay? I'm gonna pick 2 more cards. I have this feeling that I want to ask what is recommended and what is not recommended for the day. So, what's the best thing to do? What should we do for our greatest good that day? The 18th of February 2019. What should we do? What is recommended for us? King of Cups wanted to appear. So, another watery card. This time more masculine. So this is the fiery part of water. It's about acting. It's about doing things. Especially here in this deck, where the King of Cups is Apollo. And Apollo is the god of art. So make yourself visible, hearable, palpable in terms of expressing yourself to the world. Also, be aware of your emotions. This king is very much explained like someone who controls emotions. I don't like this depiction. I don't like this explanation, because it poses a great danger of misunderstanding, I think. Because what we usually understand by controlling emotions is really pushing them down, pushing them away, squeezing them, pretending that they're not there. And it's not the case here. It's not the case of King of Cups. He doesn't suppress his emotions. He understands them. He sees what's going through him. He feels it. So he never denies it. But he knows that these emotions are his strength. And that's how he treats them. And that's how they support him. Of course, he's above. But it doesn't mean he feels better than his emotions. It doesn't mean that he chooses what to express. What's worthy expressing and what's not. He doesn't judge his emotions. And if we have this assumption first, then I can say, okay, he's controlling his emotions. But not in the way that our civilization is very often imposing on us. That some emotions are right and some emotions are wrong. That's not the case in King of Cups. So, understand your emotions. I would also say be loving. If you meet someone who may be very different than you, but still is interesting and seems matured in a good way, adult. Don't be afraid to show your emotions, even if they are very deep. Especially don't be afraid to show love, to express love towards others. There's, I love the connection here between those two queens and a king. Because it's like meeting of opposing forces, of different forces, and creating something together. I like it very much. Okay? Now, what's not recommended? What shouldn't we do? What should we avoid? On Monday, the 18th of February, 2019, what should we avoid? What's there not to do? It's not recommended. Okay. Two of Swords. It's all about thinking and very, very intellectual position. You can see here. He thinks about his next move and he cannot decide because he has two opposing ideas. So whatever you do, go together with people. That's the notion I have here. This card, what's not to do, is very often a very important card in the reading because it really sheds light on the reminder. So don't really include duel in whatever you're doing. You don't have to fight. You don't need to have two opposing ideas fighting each other. Go together with everything that is happening and with everyone that is standing on your way today. And act. Because this card is about thinking and really sitting on a cross of two thoughts. But he's not moving, right? He's depicted in a position of thinking before moving. Don't do it. Just move. Move along. Move with different energies. What is very characteristic to these days, especially the next full moon, which is in 2 days from now when I'm recording this, is practical absence of air element. So I would be very careful with deep thought and analyzing, making decisions. I'd rather go with the flow, with more watery, earthy energy. Yeah, be a good observer, but don't overthink, especially during the next few days. Okay? Alright, so that was the reading for the 18th of February. Thank you very much. Take what resonates and leave the rest, as always. And I hope I see you in next readings. Coming soon. Bye bye until then.